This video is about adding value from minute one when you're reaching out to prospects throughout the cold calling and prospecting stage. What you're going to walk away with is how not to add value and what not to do, and then some things you can do to add value to increase your chances of people responding back to you and giving you their time. So we're all making our calls, we're all sending emails. The prospects that we're reaching out to, on average, get 200 to 300 emails a day, probably 10 to 20 voicemails a day from sales reps like us trying to sell them something. And the things that drive me out of my mind are when a sales rep just pitches their solution. It's like, oh, we're the leading provider of whatever. So there's one phrase to avoid, which is the leading provider of, because apparently everybody on the planet is a leading provider of something, okay? And I don't care. The other thing is we ask questions early on in the sales process, like, tell me about your business, which is one of the worst questions you can ask anybody in today's day and age. Their website is filled with information about their business. Do some homework before you make that phone call and ask clarifying questions about their business. And then, we ask, oh, what keeps you up at night? Like, yeah, my daughter keeps me up at night, all right? Like, don't ask that question. Ask questions. You got to bring value from minute one. We've all heard the Challenger sale. Well, if you haven't read the Challenger sale, it's kind of the new book of the month club here, especially in the Bay Area with all the SaaS companies. And and I love the concept, which is the relationship sale is dying. The days of us going out and buttering people up and taking them out to golf and that type of thing, and getting a huge contract because of it, those are over. The days of solution selling are dying in the sense of us asking a bunch of qualifying questions and then all of a sudden presenting a solution based on that. We still have to qualify, but that process is dying. The days of adding value from minute one are here. There is so much information out there on the internet, and the number one thing that I have that is the most valuable thing and something I can't get back is my time. So if you're going to reach out to me and you want my time, I have to sit there and think, what value is in it for me? Am I going to walk away from that engagement knowing something more than what I do, or having a different perspective that I couldn't have found out otherwise? So when prospecting, think about adding value from the minute you engage with somebody. Talking about a result you've been able to achieve for another client like them in their industry. Doing some homework on their business to find out some of the initiatives that they're working on right now that you can maybe add value to. And avoid the tell me about your business or the vague kind of open-ended questions that are really not adding any value to me as the person you're reaching out to. All right? So really think through the value you can bring to me in the initial engagement when you are reaching out to me, whether it be through email or phone. Because again, the number one most valuable thing that I have is my time. And if you're going to ask for it, I got to get something out of this. All right? So in summary, avoid the vague, tell me about your business, what keeps you up at night, those type of questions. Make sure you're adding value from minute one by bringing information to the table, by sharing information, by doing your research, and then ask for my time, and I'll be much more apt to give it to you. Good luck and happy selling.